As a CEO coach, what strategies do you recommend for founders to transition from a visionary role to one that focuses on day to day operations?
I think the first thing I help people do is to go through a bit of a mindset shift. The thing you kind of have to realize about being a founder and the skills that make you great at a founder, setting a vision, raising money, being the excitement and energy behind the business, and not the same set of skills that can help you scale it or manage it. And so typically you can see CEOs falling into two distinct kind of roles. There's a continuum between the two of them. One of them is laying the tracks, right? So you're laying the tracks, you're forging off across the continent. You're at the lead there. You're leading things forward. And the second role is running the trains, right? Making sure things run on time, on budget, trains are fully fueled, all of those operational things. And for you to be good at one of them doesn't necessarily mean you can be good at both of them. And most people you meet tend to be one or the other. And most founders who've got that big vision aren't great at running the trains. And often they can beat themselves up when it comes to the operational side of running a business, that they're not great at it, right? It's not their zone of genius. Maybe they're pretty good at it, but it's not their zone of excellence. So the thing that often happens when you kind of hit post Series A or a certain size of growth, when the business is sort of bigger than a few pizzas worth of people, is you need to have either a co-founder ideally, or somebody who can manage the operations for your business, right? That kind of messy middle. Because most visionary startup founders are great at the big vision and they're often great at the detail. They're not great at that messy middle of getting there. So it's understanding and hiring or making sure there's somebody else in the business who's great at running the trains, because you can't do or be excellent at both of those things. Can happen, and there are unique individuals that do it, but most folk aren't. And it's okay to let go of one or other of those things when you're a founder of a business, when you're moving to that next transition stage.